Marlon, your co-host? Is it Marlon?
Marin.
Hey, Marin, you just got replaced, brother. I'm sorry. I'm the new co-host of the Heatin podcast. Dang, man. Ain't no girl coming up to me in the club is like, ooh, can you do that James Harden impersonation? Oh, like, nah, like, man, what's the catch, man? Because it's by KSI and Logan, and man, you know them niggas, they got all. I'm just playing with y'all, man. I'm just playing. Y'all got real lawyers. Chill for y'all season. Just this me, bro.
Played in the G League or D League at that time, whatever it was.
Damn, I'm old. The D League, they done changed the letter on the nigga. They like, that's the dinosaur league. It's the generational league now. God, don't put so much product in your shit. I used to put the S curl texturizer to my shit used to look like yours. But
don't say that, bro.
No, but like your shit curl, you see, if you wet your shit gonna look like Jesus. But
Yo, welcome back to the Heatin podcast, the hottest podcast in the game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, follow, rate, all that good stuff. But again, thank you for tuning in to another episode. My co-host, Marin, is not here today because he just got his wisdom teeth removed. So he's actually missing our biggest guest episode yet because our guest today is one of the original and greatest basketball content creators of all time. He's amassed millions of followers on IG and YouTube and over 500 million views across all social media platforms. He's also a well-known chef, musician, actor, and family man. Yeah. We got the legend himself, Brandon Armstrong, a.k.a. BdotAdot5.
God dang, bro. You might gotta write my autobiography, dog. You might gotta narrate my.
I was like, I just stole that from Google, dog.
Man, I appreciate the love, man. Is it Marlon, your co-host? Is it Marlon?
Marin.
Hey, Marin, you just got replaced, brother. I'm sorry. I'm the new co-host of the Heatin podcast. Dang, man. But nah, I'm just.
Could have been here. Could have been here.
Man, I appreciate the intro,
appreciate
man.
you coming through,
Thanks
bro.
for having me on, man.
Seriously, honestly, it's honestly a little surreal for me because, bro, I've been watching you since I was like 13. Like, I've dead-ass been watching you for like a decade now.
What made me feel old? I just turned 33, too.
I was about to say. So it's crazy because, like, if you asked me even a year ago, like, would I be sitting down with you? Bro, no. But life is funny sometimes, so that's how it works. And again, I feel like most hoopers have seen your face one way or another. Like, you were everywhere. So, and we'll get into the content stuff, but I just want to start, like, to get to know the real B-Dot. Like, what you've been up to nowadays, like, what's your day-to-day even look like now?
Man, first of all, man, I appreciate the love, man.
Of course.
That's, boy, god dang, man. That's a long time ago. But, man, shoot, just daddy life, man. Daddy duties, still playing basketball, working to get back overseas. Was just in Australia last year. She'll have something coming up here in August, later on in the year. Still cooking. Made me a little meal before I came here. I'm also helping basketball players get overseas and also get contracts with other teams just because I have a big following and it's most likely usually basketball following. So got a lot of agents from teams hitting me up, asking me if they know anybody that I could, fill that void. And it's dope because, I like being a middleman. I'm always the connect and being able to connect people to the most randomest stuff. It's crazy, bro. Like, I know this off topic, like just this social media thing has made me like meet so many people that I wouldn't thought. Like one of my homies, he was supposed to get on the goddamn Ocean Gate.
Bro, stop.
And he's been doing interviews. Him and his dad, Jay Bloom is his father, and Sean Bloom.
Bro, I watched those interviews. You know
him? Yeah, Sean Bloom's my dog, bro. Like, I'm sitting here like, I'm looking at his Instagram story, and then he shows me the text message from Stockton. And it's the screenshot saying like, "Hey man, we have two availables for the mission quest, 125K per person, et cetera, et cetera." And like, but this was like this was like probably day 2, day 1 when it went missing. And I'm looking like, wait, Stockton Rush. I'm like, what? Then I realized like, yeah, his dad is one of the richest men in the world. It was, but it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. But just this whole social media journey has taken me and made me meet big people and just made me meet normal people. I don't want to say normal, just everyday regular people, not famous, that I'm like very really good friends with still this day. Like,
for sure,
closer than the Kevin Harts who I and the Steph Currys who I actually know. But
yeah, and we'll get into
like,
all that for sure.
Right. Like,
so that's dope. And you said the cooking. I want to get into it a little bit. DotEATZ. I know you started that back in 2020. 2 years progressed. What's it looking like now? Did it start off as like a catering thing? Is it now like transition, or is it still the same flow?
Man, it really started off just me posting my own, DotEATZ. People always told me that, man, you need to start posting your food, et cetera, et cetera. So started posting it with DotEATZ, and it really just grew into, man, I'm gonna start helping other people. Like, this is a dope recipe. So let me just post it on there and then tag them and, you know, see what happens just to give the page a little bit more than what it is. Cause I wasn't cooking every day and I only eat beef, chicken, turkey, and seafood. You feel me? So like, there's only so much you can do. It's a lot you can do, but man, I was living in Old Town, had a castle. I wasn't worried about cooking every day, bro. I was living life, man. So, but and it really just evolved to basically just a foodie page. And now Instagram, you know, they introduced that invite to collab. So it just like I may only have 35,000 followers on there, but man, my traffic it's like plus 41,000. It's crazy because I post collab it to my page and like even though it's, you know, majority men and basketball following, everybody like food.
I was gonna say
there's
not a single person that won it. So it's interesting. Do you have a bigger team on it now, or is it still technically like a solo account?
It's me and one of my homies I met on Instagram, bro.
That's it.
And I just pay him $100 a month. And he'll post like he'll make sure to post something on there at least twice a day.
I was gonna say I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh damn, they got a professional thing. I wonder how many cooks they have. This blah blah. And I'm like, wait, it's literally just you and another.
Nah, dude? And it, you know we give the pages credit and everything. Yeah. Like you'll see it and everything. So people love it. I've gotten a lot of messages from the smaller chefs. Like I didn't know, you know, they only had, you know, maybe 5K or whatever, but they thanked me like, you know, food looks good and interested, I'm gonna post it. Or if it's something crazy and it's controversial, because that's the stuff that gets the traction. For sure. If someone is putting chocolate Hershey's on a pizza with marshmallows and like chitlins, and you can be like, good or not.
Because even if it's bad and people are trashing in the comments, traffic.
Right.
Still getting something.
Man, literally.
It's smart. And that's the thing with food. You can literally do anything with it. Even though it's like, bro, Gordon has a whole page just roasting people making weird food. Like, imagine Gordon sees one of those. That's great traffic.
Yeah, man,
so,
what, man?
It's smart.
Gordon, you see this? Listen, brother. Hey, holla at your boy, all right? Holla at him.
Hey, speaking of Gordon, though, I'm going to call you out real quick. I could be wrong, but 2 years ago, on Matty Ice show. Shout out Matty Ice, by the way. We had him on the podcast. That's great dude. Great dude. You said 2 years ago that you were guaranteed going to have a restaurant for DotEATZ.
Yeah.
Has that happened yet? And if not, what changed?
No, it's still in motion. Only thing, I don't want to say anything changed. Shit, I had kids. But
the changer for most people.
Right. But I don't want to say anything changed. It's still in the works. We have a family restaurant called Debo's Chicken Wings. And it's originated in Memphis, Tennessee. And my cousin, he's been franchising in different states. And so like that just caught my interest a little bit more instead of like, you know, starting from the ground up. Might as well start with someone that knows the game really well. Work with him in terms of, you know, franchising my own Debo's restaurant, learn the back end on that, and then boom, I can open my DotEATZ already knowing the game.
So it's still kind of playing. Like that's still something you want to look forward to. Okay. Dope, bro.
And then I still be able to incorporate, you know, a little bit of my, you know, my DotEATZ here and there within the Debo's restaurant. But and I've been approached by a lot of opportunities, but it's just I gotta have.
It's gotta be the right one.
Right. And I gotta be able to trust that person. When I do that, bro, there's nothing else I can do. Can't no basketball, social media in here and there. Like I have to be there because I'm the owner. I have to make sure everything is Gucci. I have to know how to work everything. I got to run through it myself. So because
you do see a lot of restaurant owners go out of business in the first 3 years. It's not easy. So it's like, I mean, at least you're playing it smart rather than just rushing into it and starting something. So again, like we're looking forward to it, bro. Man, like, is it going to be out here?
Yeah, it's going to be Arizona. I ain't going nowhere.
Cool, bro.
My kids out here, my family out here.
Yeah. Dope,
like,
bro.
One of my daughters in Texas. But other than that, man, it's down the street. Yeah.
So then, again, food is a good passion of yours. You have another passion, and recently you've been pretty active on it. Music. Yeah. You just posted an album, if I'm not mistaken, bro, like yesterday? And I'm like, I'm doing my research. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? This dude literally just posted an album?
Man, that's crazy, man. We released that album one crazy night with my boy, shout out Noah, the producer, and the real Kyrie. We did that one back during COVID. I was living in my castle in Old Town. Like, man, it was like a mansion, bro. Like 7 bedrooms, pool. Man, you like you said, it was 2020. You've seen it. So, and like in the movie room, we just turned it into a studio. And we was just in there off the shrooms and like going crazy with music. But I've always made music though. I made music back since high school. We made this song called "Crank That Spider-Man," and it was around the whole Soulja Boy, Crank That Soulja Boy, and we ended up getting a deal. Like, I got a YouTube video of me doing a dance, 8 million followers, bro. I mean, 8 million views, bro. Like,
that's nuts, bro.
Like, we were popping, opened up for Lil Boosie and Player Circles, like.
So is that something? I mean, okay, we're talking about these albums you're posting now or from back then. Are you still planning to do a little more new music, or is that kind of like in the past?
No, yeah, I got a lot of new music, man. I can send you, man. Like, I got an EP that I'm really working on. Well, I don't want to say EP, but just a catalog in general. Yeah. And it's some vibes, bro. They're bangers, of course.
They are good. Like, it's good music. And again, like, bro, if you didn't tell me it was from like 3 years ago, COVID, like, I'm like, oh, this is really good. This is some new stuff. This is good. So it's really vibey. So I'm like, I wouldn't be mad seeing more music.
I released, I think I released like maybe 2 or 3 new tracks in the past maybe year and a half, because I know I introduced it on Matty Ice show. And yeah, but these bangers that I got is more like they're different. Shit you can play on the radio. You feel me? That's gonna keep going and going.
On when they're gonna come out, or just kind of just feel the vibe.
When I do want to drop it is when I get a videographer, because I want to drop visuals with it. You feel me? And I think that's the thing I'm missing. Like, my music, it does well, but people want to see the story. Of course, they want to see the visuals, and it's about me.
Well, we'll be looking out for that, because again, the music's pretty good, honestly. So it's like, for that stereotypical like YouTuber music, whatever. It's pretty good.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. Because I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. I never consider myself a YouTuber, because I don't want to be disrespectful to the actual YouTuber craft. I don't sit behind a laptop. I don't have a green screen. Everything I do is on my phone. I edit no more than an hour, and I'm done. Like, the dedication, like the YouTubers, they really put through, man. Like, that's why every interview, ESPN interview, anything, they be like, you're a YouTuber. I'm like, no, I don't want to disrespect that craft. You feel me? So. Yeah, shout out to them, man. That's different,
it is a different craft.
8 to 10 hours on the computer, man. Listen.
But let's switch it up. You were talking a little bit about your family and stuff like that. You just got engaged a little bit ago, right?
Yep. Last May, when I was in Australia.
And you have 3 kids.
3 kids, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yep. 2 girls, 1 boy.
2 girls, 1 boy. How old is the oldest? Is it 4 or 5?
Nah, only 2, but they're about to be 3. Yep. Kingston is 2. Braylon's 2, and then my daughter's 8 months.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So again, you said it. You're 33. Do you feel like you had kids a little too early? Do you wish it was later, or do you think that time was the right time?
Nah, man. I think 30 was like perfect, because it wasn't expected. Like but it's a blessing. I'm happy I have my kids. I'm happy it happened. So like, because that's my pride and joys. You feel me? It's crazy. You see a little you in you. But like, it's wild that I have kids, because 3 years ago I was just in LA in the club, party, alcohol, like, and now boom, I got 3 kids, and if I didn't have them now, bro, honestly, I don't know when I was gonna have them. Like, if I didn't, settle down, and bro, like,
If you want more, is 3 kind of the cutoff? Like, are we?
Man, I think we're gonna do 1 more. Maybe 1 more. My fiance, she definitely wants 1 more. She wants a boy. Like, she wants a boy. So yeah, she Mexican. So man, she won't
get to work. Get to work, bro.
Man, she one of 8 siblings. Yeah, man.
Okay, so she's not. This is normal.
She's coming from a big family.
Got you.
It's just me and my mama.
So it's like, so this is a little newer to you. This type of bigger family. Okay, got you.
Yeah, but I love it though.
I was gonna say, bro, like, you look happy, like, in all of that stuff. So good for you, bro. But like, with the kids, how's your life as a content creator changed now that you have kids? Like, is it? Be real. Don't be like, I love my kids.
Man, it's changed. Damn, my voice cracking. It's changed. Like, tap 3 times. You need help? Nah, but it's changed to the point where I'm with my daughter like 70% of the day, and in my mornings is probably 7:30 to like 1:30. I'm with her, and it's it's tough to create content then. But I have a content team, and we have a time after this. We're going up to Hardy, to what's that, JC Park right here. Yeah, and we're going to get some content in. So now, instead of me being able to shoot content anytime I want, like, hey, bro, let's just go. Like, now I have to schedule time, which helps me, because we got, instead of me just doing content, I got a whole content team. So it's changed, but it's also changed the content. It's not just basketball, sports related. Now I'm doing content with my kids. You feel me? Like, me and my daughter, we just did this one video that at 5.3 million views. I was dancing with her to Miss Gracie. Gracie's Corner, and I would have never. And that's my most viewed video probably in the last 2 years, bro. Like think about that. The last 3 years. My most viewed video, like on Instagram, 5.3 million is a non-sports video.
Yeah, and
so
I think it is dope piece that like again, like I grew up watching you, and a lot of people did grow up watching you. So it's like now we're seeing the different life like of yours, and it's kind of cool to tap into because we're like, oh, this is different, this is new. He's happy, he's doing this, and I feel like maybe that's what is bringing some traffic to that like kid content and stuff like that. So
and a lot of
it is good, bro.
A lot of my, they hated it. They still want me to do them and do the impersonation. They like, we ain't coming to your channel to see this shit. Man, we want to see James Harden. So I'm like, bro, like, God dang, chill. But man, I was making a lot of money. So it's like, but man, I passed the torch. You feel me? Like my boy Max is nice. All the other influencers, they're doing their things, and I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
like
because you're still the OG. You're still like one of the goats.
Man,
like
I'm right there. I'm right there on Mount Rushmore. My face, me and Los, we right there. Me and Famous Los,
for sure. Bro.
Like,
I mean, you guys really did start this whole wave, and again, we'll get into it for sure because there's a lot to talk about.
yeah.
But just with your fiance, like, I'm happy you're engaged, stuff like that. But how has like your relationship and dating life been? Like, has clout and status ever gotten in the way of that? Like, what was like finding the one?
Nah, not really, man. Because shit, man, my majority of my following is dudes. So I'm in LA, so they really don't, man. They don't know, but
but clout, bro, blue check. But like we're talking about
that's
how
that's only like after they figure out who I am, and they still don't know what the fuck I do. They like, do you play basketball? Like, what do you do? Like, ain't no girl coming up to me in the club is like, oh, can you do that James Harden impersonation? Oh, like nah, like. But of course, after it, they seen it in. I don't know, man. I always been a chill dude. Like I love the party, but I always been like the curator of the parties. So when I came out here, I started DJing, and like, of course, that like, even when I was DJing, it was chill, bro. Like it was chill. I ain't have like no girls all the way around me. Like I really didn't care. Like when I'm working in my craft, like I'm working my craft. You were just zoned in, you feel me? Like, but then like when I did get a girlfriend, when I started talking to my current fiance, like. Bro, they was like out of nowhere. Like I'm DJing, they'll try to come up and talk to me and nod it up, bro.
It's just effect of having a girl is like, wait a minute, he's with someone.
And then when I started talking on the mic, like that's the one thing, bro. Like in clubs, people be thinking, oh, the DJ get all the girls. Man, no, bro. It's that nigga on the mic, bro. It's the nigga, whoever on the mic, bro. Because you're like they see your personality, they see your face, they see who talking, like. And you're being yourself, so they just be thirsty, man. Man, they need a prime. Yeah, but they thirsty ass. Brought to you by Heating Up the Podcast.
We do gotta talk, bro.
Stop playing with me.
You have never tried Prime. Now, again, I've made almost all my guests try Prime, so we gotta try it for the one time. They've sent you a few stuff.
Hey, if y'all seeing this, right? KSI,
Logan,
and Logan, if y'all seeing this. I know y'all sent me a package, and he said this is my first time trying it. I just got back in the country, okay? Okay, so I just got the package, all right? So chill,
nothing
man.
Personal. But we're going to drink it on the podcast. He was waiting to be on the podcast to try it, of course.
Come on, man.
So,
I'm heating up pie. I got to cool off with some Prime. Brought to you by KSI and Logan. He said a blueberry was busting.
Blue Rise is my favorite. Favorite. Yeah, try it out.
Oh, shoot. Oh yeah, and I ain't even saying this. I'll let you know because I don't really know Logan and them. Like, I mean, I met Jake. We played the celebrity game, but yeah, I'll let you know this is some shit. This is smooth, but I can hold on. You hear that KSMR?
KSMR.
Hey, bro,
they are pretty good though.
I add some tequila to this, bro. I add some.
It's a good mixer. It's actually a pretty good mixer. Yeah, for sure.
Damn, let me. This kind of sweet. How many sugars it got in this?
Only 2 grams of sugar and 0 grams of added sugar. It's a better for you hydration beverage. Really? And again, people will say like, "Oh no, it's so sweet, so sweet." There's 0 grams of added sugar.
Man, what's the catch, man? Because this shit by KSI and Logan, man, you know them. They got all.
There's an artificial sweetener. Probably.
I'm just playing with y'all, man. I'm just playing. Y'all got real lawyers. Chill for y'all season. Just this me, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. I'm just joking.
Let's switch it up. Before brought to you by Prime. Sponsor us, damn it, bro. We've been DMing with you. Stop giving me the.
Look at the setup, man. Like, come on. Come on, he ain't getting nothing from y'all. Just some free man. Y'all, come on.
Just send me a couple bottles, bro. Just a little bit, but anyway.
You have my packages, bro.
I feel like I got half a sponsorship.
I got you.
Every time they ship it to you,
bro,
ship it to me.
I drive that bitch to you down the street.
Appreciate that, bro. But I'll switch it up a little. Again, you've done so many things throughout your time, bro. Pro ball. I mean, you've played in a couple different places. You got straight out of, correct me if I'm wrong, but out of college, played in the G League or D League at that time, whatever it was.
Damn, I'm old. The D League, they done changed the letter on the nigga. They like, that's the dinosaur league, nigga. It's the generational league now. God.
And then you went to Spain, played pro ball there a little bit. That's when your content creation started blowing up a little bit, right? Then you took a little bit of a break, but then started playing in Australia.
Yeah.
And then now, I could be totally wrong about this. You recently played in Jamaica?
Yeah. I got ownership in the league out there in the first professional league.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you playing, or are you just like?
Now I was playing. I was playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on some Michael Jordan shit.
So you? Oh, that's
yeah.
Okay. So
I need all the playing time.
I saw the highlights on the.
Yeah.
They're going crazy, but what's the pro ball looking like? Like, again, you're 33, you got kids, stuff like that. Is it still on your radar? Like, man, I want to play pro, or is that kind of behind you now? You're kind of just getting to this like different, boss energy. Like you're doing your own thing, maybe owner, maybe getting like you said, the agency, getting people in touch with certain people. What's kind of the look on the pro ball scene for you?
Man, I'm still playing, man. It's crazy because after I had my kids, it made me want to play more because I wanted my kids to.
You're trying to get away from that kid. No,
right. Shit, I gotta get my ass home. But nah, because I want them to see me play basketball, you know. And when I started like popping on, social media, it was like 2015. I stopped playing pro ball for 3 years. So like I feel 25. I'm 33. I feel good as shit. Like you can, man, any run, ed shoe run, a pro run, it could be whatever age. I'm keeping up with them way more energy than like shit. Come on, let's play again. It might be edibles, but it's the internet. I feel like
whatever works. Yeah.
So I'm still. Yeah.
You obviously still got it, bro. I mean, like again, like people see the highlights, like you still got it. And honestly, you're probably the best. I don't know, like maybe you know yourself better, but like, this is the best you've ever been. Like, I don't know how you feel, but
man, that's crazy you say that, man. Kind of like on some LeBron type shit, cause I ain't that old, but it's like me. I know the game better. I'm more knowledgeable. Like, I might have been a little bit more athletic and maybe a little bit more athletic cause shit. I wasn't doing nothing crazy, but I still know that I know the game better and I can move just as well. But I don't have to put as much, energy into, into that move, into that play, because I already know what's going to happen. Just me knowing the game, learning the game. So, yeah, with that age comes wisdom and knowledge. And, bro, I feel like this is the best I've ever been.
Okay. And then at the time your first video went viral, you're in Spain. You were still playing at the time, right?
Nah, my first video went viral. That's crazy, bro. I was supposed to go to Orlando for a Eurobasket combine. For like a Eurobasket camp. And something happened. I missed my flight, bro. And the exact same day, I made Russell Westbrook be like, and that changed my whole life. So did your focus change after that? Because again, like obviously before the social media thing, I mean, your eyes were pro, right? Like just basketball. Yeah.
This goes viral. Does your focus change? You're like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Maybe I should try this out.
I had always had a healthy balance because I started on Vine. Like I'm an OG, so I started like 2012, 13. So I was in Spain. When I was in Spain and Australia, I was on Vine. You feel me? And that was the early stages of Vine. And then I was still training when the shit went viral, when the Russell Westbrook went viral. I was like, all right, let me try something else. Let me try, Tony Allen. But when I was sleeping on my manager's. I was sleeping on my manager's sofa, bro. It was my Instagram manager, like my social media manager at the time. And I look up and his and hers, Jamil Hill and Michael Smith, their show, and it was like, who's this guy impersonating Russell? This is exactly how Russell. Boom, then PTI, ESPN, Sports, and I'm looking like, bro, my following went to. I had a little hashtag get Bdot to 99K. That changed to shit. I had 366.
Stop Bdot. Stop. Too many followers.
Bro. I had 366K followers the next morning, bro. So like, I wasn't thinking about basketball no more. I was like, all right, let me try James Harden. Let me just try these different players and give the people what they want, because this is something they've never seen before, obviously.
Of course, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, it's like, you get that one viral video and now everyone's like looking at you. They're like, all right, is he gonna make it or is he just one hit wonder? Obviously you weren't, bro. Like, so you started doing all of these things, and we'll get into your content a little bit. Like, your first video goes viral. Second video goes viral. Third video goes viral. What's going through your head at this time? Because again, bro, you're like a young 20-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Your life, again, you were on Vine and stuff like that, but this is like life-changing virality. So it's like, what was actually running through your head at the time? Like, you were like, are you geeking, or were you just like, yeah, man, it is what it is?
I remember I was like, because I was looking at the TV just like this on the edge, like, I'm looking like, oh, shoot. I said, I'm like, I'm just happy, you feel me? I'm cool with the views and everything that's coming with it. Like, of course, it's like, it's surreal, but I'm like, all right, I got some. Let's just keep working. That's what I was really worried about. Let's keep working. Like, and then it just changed my whole life when I got that, got that call saying, hey, we want to pay you X amount of money to, be in this certain video.
So you start what, like brand endorsements?
Yeah, my brand. That was like my first brand endorsement.
See.
Like, I'm like, what, 56? I'm like,
they're reaching out. You had no clue.
Yeah, I'm like, I was doing a little here and there, but that was some Vine. That was nothing crazy. Like, this shit when ESPN called, was like, can you fly out to ESPN? Can you fly to LA?
That's
I was like, oh yeah.
Call. Yeah, that's a different call, bro. Yeah. Especially, and so again, like, you focused on skits and short form content and stuff like that. Is there a reason you never went to long form content? Because again, like, people know, like, on YouTube specifically, it's like 8-minute or 10-minute, like, is when you start getting paid and stuff like that. The real stuff. You probably know better than I do. I mean, I'm not monetized, but
right.
Why did you always value like short form content over long? Like, why did we never see any like real day in the lives, training videos, vlogs? And I know you have a couple, but like you never actually prioritized it.
Yeah, man, because I started on Vine, man. All we knew was 6.5 seconds. Then it moved to Instagram, was 15 seconds. So it was like I didn't even have, bro. I didn't post my first YouTube video until probably about 2-3 months after the Russell Westbrook video was popped, because I didn't have, like, I had a YouTube, but I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I ain't know, bro. Like, and then people was like, bro, they're posting stuff on YouTube. You can, like, you need to post your own stuff, and that's when I ended up getting the management, the agency, and stuff like that. But I don't know, the short form just always hit. That's where I came from. I came from the short form content, and the people's attention span isn't,
especially with TikTok now and stuff like that. But it's funny,
YouTube shorts,
I mean, that's changed everything. And again, like, Vine was the OG and stuff like that, but it's short form content is completely taken over social media now. So it's funny.
You gotta be talented, man.
Yeah.
It's
not easy
to make motherfuckers laugh in 30 seconds or 15 seconds.
Exactly.
Man, when Instagram came out with 15 seconds, we like, wait, what, bro? We felt like we hit the lotto. We like, we get 8 more seconds, bro. Like, it's crazy. As a social media content, bro.
But is short form content like financially sustainable? Like, I know you have your brand endorsements, stuff like that, but in terms of the actual apps, like monetization terms, was it actually paying out, or was it not because it was so short? They didn't really, there was no ads, right? Like, was there?
No, it wasn't. I wasn't getting paid from like no Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or nothing like that. I was getting paid, via YouTube once I started posting. And yeah, that YouTube bag was nice. Like, when I actually stuck to it, like, it was months where I would get $25,000 like each month, like within that 3 span. But that's when I was like, I'd never been a YouTuber, so like it was hard for me to post that 2-minute video. You feel me? Like you saying. So it was. But it paid the bills. But now I kind of want to say I regret it. I wish I would have posted more and like stuck with it. But yeah, man. But like the social media, your followers, that's what gets you the brand endorsements, your traffic. You really get paid from the brands and those sponsors. Instagram really don't pay you directly. So
I was gonna say, because you look at a Drewski, like, I mean, he's now making longer form content, but again, like, he was literally just a social media guy. All the brand endorsements probably paying crazy.
Yeah, man. He in a goddamn Sprite commercial and Pixel phone. He don't even play basketball. You feel me? Like, I'm not hating. Like, I'm just saying that's the power of that short form content. So it is crazy, but again, like, you've obviously done your thing and you've killed it, and it's good to see. But I was just curious to see how the financial side of things work. So, and obviously, again, you blew up off these impersonations and stuff like that. What's been your favorite impersonation to do out of all your videos? Oh man, Russell Westbrook, bro.
Russell Westbrook.
He was my favorite player. Like he was my favorite player at the time, and that's the video that popped it off. Funny thing about that video, bro, I wasn't doing the Russell Westbrook be like, bro. Like, all I was doing was like just doing what he does, because it was so funny, because his player profile picture, he's all like happy. Like, if you see his,
it's always a smile.
All his days smiling. But on the court, he always like mean and ferocious. So that's what I did. Like, if you look back to the title of that video was Russell Westbrook in-game facial expressions versus his player card photo. That's how long the title was. It wasn't Russell Westbrook be like I didn't like. they turned into like be like, and I'm like, oh shoot, okay, I'm about to just ride with this. Like, I didn't even come up with the Russell Westbrook be like. It was just, I was just imitating what my favorite player was doing, and then I probably wasn't gonna do it ever again after that. If if it didn't blow up, like I'm looking like, oh shit, okay, this is just something me and my boy Los would do in college. Like, who you gonna be today? He'd be like, shit, I'm gonna be AI. He'd be like, who you gonna be? I'm gonna be J.R. Smith. Like, and we'll hoop like them, and
And when you recorded, did you have the expectation of like, oh, this could go viral? Like, this, bro. You literally just made because it was like,
I wasn't even
funny.
making sports content before the Russell Westbrook video. Like,
Shit. So
the only other sports content video I did was LeBron, how LeBron be on fast breaks, and it was me catch outlet, and I'm running across the highway, but then next I'm back doing regular everyday like the Juicy comedy, the Daisy Banks comedy, because Daisy Banks and DC Young Fly, those are all my guys from Atlanta. We all had our little Vine team because we all started on Vine.
Yep.
So I wasn't even doing sports videos, and then
that blew up and changed everything.
So
how do you balance, like, obviously, like, people have the problem, they oversaturate their own stuff, and it's like you've made a lot of like be like and blah blah this and that. What was like your telltale sign of like, okay, maybe I should slow down on this content, maybe I should switch it up? Like, what did you find in your content to start switching things around?
Man, nothing really, man, because they wanted more.
I was gonna say, more. It was like it is rare that like you get somebody that's like keep posting the same thing more and more different players.
Because it was so many different NBA players from today and in the past, and then I started doing like NBA teams and like the Warriors offense would be like just basically me just knowing basketball and like just watching basketball. So if they wanted more, it was me that was like, all right, bro, I'm not trying to be known as a impersonator, NBA impersonator my whole damn life. So it's kind of,
you went on Jimmy Kimmel as the impersonator, right? Like that's what they knew you for, and so that even gave you more like, oh, this is his title, and you're like, man,
I'm gonna ride that wave though.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
Which is smart.
I just got tired of it. I want to go back to play basketball. I want to go back.
Yeah.
And some people told me like, may say like, oh, that's when you effed up. Like that's when your clout started. Like, nah, because I could have kept doing impersonations in Australia, but man, I wanted to hoop, man.
So when was the last time you did an impersonation? John Moran?
No, I did I did a Dennis Schroeder. No, I did a Draymond Green. Well, I did how Draymond Green said picks.
Oh, well, I saw
the book bag. Yeah. I did a Dennis Schroeder like maybe a couple months back.
Okay, so you still make it every now and then, just for like the OG fans too to see and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, again, it is like infinite content with all the new players coming out and things like that. So, and again, you are an OG and people love. The videos are funny, but like at the end of the day, so it's like you still got your bread and butter, and that's the cool part about it.
Yeah.
Are you focused on doing any different kind of content because you're still making your skits, you're still making all that stuff, and again, I know you're doing some stuff with your kids, stuff like that. Any big projects on the way in terms of content, or are you kind of slowing down on that side of things?
Nah, man, I'm looking to amp the content, back up. Like I said, I'm going to film after this, but getting back into like kind of like my Vine days, like still sports is going to be the wheelhouse, to get my foot indoors anyway, but just going back to that, just regular, everyday, natural, funny content. Just instead of it being about sports, it's just everyday life that everybody can relate to. So man, the content about to get content.
Yeah. So do you feel like you've kind of found like a second win? Like do you feel like you're about to get something different, find that spark again?
Yeah, man. I got me a content team, man. I got Marcus, Jay Will, Charlton and Jaquil, like they're my dogs, you feel me? Like, and they're all got good followings via TikTok and Instagram, and that was like my next step because I never really collabed with anybody. It was just me and my little cousin, my boy KJ, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then my manager at the time. There was only 3 people in my video, so it was like now me being older in the game, like I need money because I need people to grow.
Yeah,
and I got these guys on TikTok. TikTok cool. I don't really be on it like that, but I'm on it. And they know it, they popping on there. So let me go ahead and let me be Drake and let me ride their coattails and help them out. You feel me? Like, and shoot, whatever they need from me, bro, I got you. Like, use post collab me, use me as much as you want, bro. Like,
which is again is dope. And like we were talking a little bit offset about it, but like how humble you are as a creator and as like bro, you're a celebrity. Like you are a celebrity. I know like some people are like, that's kind of a gross feeling, but at the end of the day, you are what you are, and it's dope how you've like embraced like keeping yourself. Again, you're an OG, bro. You've been doing this for 10 plus years. Like you've kept yourself the same through the whole time, and people see that, and I think that's dope. But what do you think about like the people that do kind of switch up a little bit and maybe let the clout or numbers get to their head? Like, do you have any like tips for people, maybe upcoming, like even a me or something like that? It's just something like that. How do you stay afloat? Because that is a lot of lights, a lot of views, a lot of clicks, and we run off of that nowadays.
Man, just try to remember why you really doing it. You know, you doing it because you know you love it. You feel me? You're not about to be. What'd you say? You in your 8th month doing this?
Yeah, 8th month. Yeah,
eighth month, bro. Like, I can see if you was in your 2nd month and then boom, you popped off. Kind of how like rappers, like they had never rapped a day in their life and make some rap song and they popped off. Like they never really loved rapping. They probably was just doing it. Just did it just to do it, or it didn't grow on them to love. You feel me? You might not even love podcasting, but you've been doing it for 8 months and now you like, bro, I love this shit. Versus you doing it for 1 or 2 months and then boom, you gotta deal with No Jumper, you gotta deal with Logan Paul podcast, and now you just like you just doing it for the cloud. Now you're doing it for the money because that's what first came. So you can easily lose that interest. So that's why I say just remember why you're doing it, man, and just remember that shit can get taken away from you like this. And if it get taken away from you like this, who the fuck are you gonna be? And what are you gonna do? You feel me? There's a lot of these. That's why I can't stand Instagram and I can't stand internet celebrities, bro. Because they let it get to their head. Like they be thinking they Denzel. They be thinking they like Tyreek from Power, bro. Like, bro, you not him. If this World Wide Web gets deleted, who are you? Like, what are you gonna be, bro? You like. Because your whole persona is different in person. A lot of these motherfuckers act way crazy and on Instagram. But when you in person, like you know them and you see them, they not that. They corny, lame. Like it's very few cool, dope social media or internet celebrities. Like I don't want to say very few, but when I say very few in the very large aspect of the spectrum of what the hell we in, it's very few that you'll meet that's like, you know, that's like a normal ass motherfucker.
Yeah. And how's that been dealing with fake love? Like, again, you're a celeb, and, you know, people obviously would want to leech off of that. Like, again, because, you know, clout numbers get to people's heads. They want that. They want the success you have. How's it been dealing with the people? Like, have you been able to read the specific, like, reel from fake love and all the people trying to just be like, hey, man, because, again, you're so, like, giving and humble about your stuff. Did you ever see a case where people were, like, taking that for granted? Surely you have, right?
Yeah, man. I lived in L.A., bro. Yeah, man, shit.
Vulture City, yeah,
and I knew how to deal with shit. I'm an impersonator, nigga. I know how to fake it. Like the way they try to use me, they, you know, there's a lot of opportunists. So they just try to use me until, you know, they get what they need and then it get ghost. But I knew that, I seen that. So you gonna use me, bro? I'm gonna use you for what you need. You might be that promoter in the club. They can get me a deal in the section. I don't gotta pay $3K now. I gotta pay $1K. You feel me? But you still getting paid and you still getting the clout because I'm the one that's doing it. But I know that's the only reason why you rocking with me. So it's like, yeah, when I'm like moved to Malibu, cause I got over LA, I moved to Malibu, bro. I really didn't hear from not many people. Like a lot of my, cause I wasn't going out, wasn't partying all the time. So. But I didn't give it. I'm an only child, bro. So I can rock alone, dog. It was me and my damn dog in Malibu, bro, kicking it.
And I feel like, bro, there's such mental peace knowing that. Like, at the end of the day, like, you know where you're at. You don't need that life to be who you are. Because, like, again, you know yourself. You've been doing it a long time. So it is dope to see. And again, and like, bro, we're a small platform, bro. Like, 8 months. Not crazy views, nothing like that. We're doing good work, but, you know, it is still, like, if someone of your celebrity status saw us and been like, oh, no, why would I waste my time? There's nothing really beneficial here.
Right.
And maybe that's true. But, like, you put it aside and you were like, yeah, I'm close by. Let me do it anyway. And you come here, you're like, let me help you out. Let me do this and that. Bro, that's dope. And that's, like, how it should be, but it's not. So, again, like, you're completely right about what you said about the internet.
Yeah, like.
So. It is dope. Bro. So I just want to give you your flowers a little bit. Like, because again, you're not like any celebrity. So it is dope to see. It's really refreshing, bro. So again, thank you. But
you doing something dope, man. So shit, whatever I can do to help. It's always about putting the next person on, pay it forward. Cause you never know, that person might be they might be in a bigger position than you one day and you might need their help, or they might just put you on to something. You feel me? So it's like, that's how I always look at it, bro.
That's a good way to look at it, bro. Safest way to look at it.
You might blow up something. I might need to promote my album or a video, and I can come onto the Heatin Up podcast because you getting 17 million views a week type shit. Like, yeah, bro.
17 million.
Bro. speaking into existence.
I was
It's gonna
about to
happen.
say,
Watch.
I appreciate that.
In an ASU apartment. he paying for it though. Stop playing with him. He ain't on campus. No dorm. This is an apartment. They got a restaurant down below. For real.
I should get sponsored by them, bro. LP sponsorship.
Man, come on, bro. We can figure that out.
I might have to go talk to them. Yeah, I was gonna say. But about your content career journey, what was like? You were talking about like the goal, sticking to what you love and stuff like that. When you started blowing up, what was your overall goal? Like, what was it? Was the vision to be the biggest entertainer on earth? Was it to be maybe still an NBA player or some pro player? Like, where did the overall goal lie through all of your stuff?
Nah, you had it right the first time to be the biggest entertainer of all time.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm still on that same. I'm still on that same wave, and like, an entertainer is not someone that just does one thing. Like, I cook, and I'm fire at it. So I entertain.
Versatile.
I'm entertaining. I'm entertaining your belly, your taste buds. I hoop. So I'm entertaining you, with, sports. As a sports fan, sure. I can make you laugh. You feel me? Like, I'm just trying to be the biggest entertainer of all time on all aspects, kind of like a Will Smith, that has his hands in, like, that does everything.
For sure. And Will again, Smith. People will hear that and be like, you're crazy. Yeah, that's never going to happen. The odds of that, blah, 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 this, that. What kept you staying so motivated to be like, you're 33, you've been doing it a long time. You've obviously amassed crazy success, but it's like, what is still keeping you saying like, I am going to be the biggest entertainer, like regardless, even though you're, being realistic, how hard that is to achieve. What's keeping you going and keeping you motivated through that?
And my kids, my kids, my family, I got to do it for them. So if I don't do nothing with them, they ain't going to have nothing, So it's like, they just put a battery pack, another Russell Westbrook battery pack in my back, and I'm ready to take off.
Yeah.
Like Jeff Bezos them.
Yeah. And
they ain't can become like millionaires and billionaires till they was like 30, 33, like 34, 40. Like, so it's a marathon.
I was gonna say,
man, like Jeff Bezos, he ain't been rich that long. You feel me? Like
I didn't think
of course
about
he
it that
done
way.
Yeah, like,
I didn't think
but
about it that way. Yeah,
he made his first meal like 33. Yeah, bro. So it's
you made your first meal 10
Man,
years earlier. so yeah. Again, like, and it is a little weird now that you bring it up. Like, you're right. Like, what people are so quick to be like quick success, because that's all we see nowadays. But it's like, bro, you're not supposed to be that successful that young. Like, it wasn't real before social media.
Right.
So it's like you're still a realist about it, And again, like, you're playing it smart, bro. You're so versatile. It's bound to happen one way or another. It's bound to happen.
It's gonna happen.
So,
mama,
you're doing your thing for sure. Let's talk a little bit about other content creators for basketball. Are you like in touch with the scene? Like, are you cool? Like, do you see not just the skip makers, but like the actual hoopers, like the Devontae Frigas, the Flights, the Cash Nasties, two hype, stuff like that? Are you?
Yeah, they're my dogs. I never met Flight, but like Frigga, that's my dog. We've had a couple runs together. Cash, I met Cash a couple times. Like, man, cool peoples, bro. Like, yeah, but Cash, them like YouTubers. You feel me? Them like them OG YouTubers. Like they really wasn't doing content with the basketball. All their content was, YouTube, about,
stuff.
Nothing to take away from them. I'm just saying, like, they like, so when I met, like, to meet them, it's like they're OGs. Like, I'm an OG in what I do, but they OGs of like that whole YouTube sports content, that YouTube basketball content.
Yeah.
Like, just, the whole hub of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious. I mean, surely you've seen like the House of Highlights, the Creator League, stuff like that. They have those tournaments, 3-on-3, stuff like that. Why did we never see you in it? Like, I know you said you're not a YouTuber, but bro, you're still a very well-known basketball content creator. Why haven't we seen you come out to one of those tournaments?
I don't know. They ain't never hit me. And I don't know. I don't want to say I'm too good. Like, I don't never want to say that because the kids can hoop. YPK, Ray, he got game. You feel me?
He's
like,
a good player.
Yeah, like, Tristan Jazz and like T-Jazz, like, they got game, you feel me? But I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not tripping, you feel me? Like, because I remember somebody got injured and they were like, who should we bring out? And I was getting like a lot of answers like, Bdot. And I'm like, what's this? And I seen the creators, like, I'm like, oh, this is dope. Because I know Jenna, I know Steph, I know a lot of those people that, that's around us. So I don't know. And it's probably me not as, I want to say popping, but with the new creators, the TikTok, like the content that's coming out now is like just kind of different, or shit I already did.
But if they invited you right now, would you go?
Yeah, hell yeah, why not? Yeah, shit, you going to hoop, play basketball, and get paid.
And it kind of brings me to my next question though. Do you think there's anyone out of the current content creator basketball, like content creators, that could beat you in a 1v1?
I mean, I hate 1v1, bro. Like, I'm not a 1-on-1 player, but if you hoop, I'm on bust your ass, and I'm gonna attempt to bust your ass. Like, you may bust my ass, but I'm on. It's gonna be problems back and forth. But there's a couple guys that that'll probably give me some good work, man. Filet, Jesse, but he doesn't make content as much because he's on his professional career too. It was like we kind of same road. My boy Famous Los. We've had countless battles of he beating me in 1-on-1, I'm beating him. Like Max is nice.
Max is nice.
Max is nice, but I'm busting Max's ass.
Yeah,
I'm busting your ass, Max. My mama. We can come on. You know that, bro. I ain't trying to. You've been drinking too much. You've been in Habibi too much. You out. Yeah, we going to 7. You ain't scoring nothing. You feel me?
Hey, but Max, you just gonna let that happen? Hey, me personally, Max. I
Max, yeah. D Frigga got game.
Tough, yeah.
That'd be a good Dev in the lab. So man, there's a couple guys that'll be very, very tough matches up. But let's get our squads. Let's get 5. Let's get 5-5. Let's work. Let's play real ball. What you gonna do when I come over this pick and roll and you drop? You gonna go under? What you gonna do? You gonna go over? Cause like
stuff like
it's
that.
Gonna get
And are you popping out to there was a couple 5-on-5 runs, like Odell was just at one with like a couple other content creators. Are you hearing about them? Are you like interested in playing certain things like that?
I was actually at that run. I played once, but it's like it was one of those runs where it
was a public run too, right? So
it was his run, not Odell. It was my boy Nick Briz. It was his run. So even if they lost, they still gonna stay on.
I see.
You feel me? So that's how I go. So, shit, you got the gym for that. It's your content. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But like, I get hit up by these runs. Like it's a run this weekend. The ball is off with West Coast squad with like Frank Nitti and Ty Glover, all them. But I don't like playing outside, bro. And just because I'm from Georgia, so we don't really play outside. We have a lot of gyms in Georgia. So like I've been spoiled. And I like to shoot. So
you gotta have a good
it be windy and man. So I ain't about to go out. I done been to a couple runs, bro, but I'm about to spare myself the embarrassment, man. I'm not about to be. I'm not able to give you my all.
Yeah, and you're not going to be someone else's content.
Yeah, bro,
I feel you.
I'm good.
Who's been your favorite person to work with, like collab with? Like again, you have your personal people like Famous Low. So you guys were the OGs, and then you have the Max is nice, and you kind of like. I don't want to say. No, it's gonna sound weird if I say. Parented him, but like you helped him out for sure at the start.
I was little bro. No,
yeah. So it's like, who's been your favorite person to work with at that time? Like maybe now as well. Like who's been your favorite person to work with?
I mean, outside of those guys and like my dude like Marcellus. Shoot, man. A favorite and dang. Like creator or just in general, just
let's go in general.
Because I really ain't collab with many people. So
you've just been doing your own. I mean, yeah, that is true. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think my favorite person to work with is probably Baron Davis, and that's my dog because we got a TV show on Hulu and
what
WTF Baron Davis. Yeah, it was on Hulu. Some shit on it. It's on YouTube.
Is it renewed for another season or is it done?
Well,
now?
It was, but ABC didn't like we weren't the demographic for what they were looking for, so they like reneged on it. But it is what it is. Like
still a dope experience.
Yeah, we still own it. So it's like, so I love Baron because Baron he played in the NBA, so one of my favorite players. And then on top of that, like just his knowledge, he's made more money after the NBA than he did while in the NBA. Yeah, and Baron's a funny motherfucker. You feel me? So it's like we got that Ice Cube and Day like vibe. So
yeah,
BD's always ready to shoot content. So
for sure. And then is there a person like a dream collab you want to do? Because again, like you've known a couple NBA players and specific content creators, stuff like that. Is there a dream interview or a dream collab you're still looking for?
Yeah, Mike Epps. That's my favorite comedian all the time. Day. Like people, they be comparing me to me. You like Mike Epps, you be acting like Day sometimes. Like Mike Epps is like a dream collab right there, just cause that's my favorite comedian. Like,
what would you want to do? Like a skit?
Or man, it don't matter what it. Man, it can be. Man, I would want to do it. Of course, I love to do a movie together with him. But like just working with him in general, even if just sitting down and just conversing, just picking his brain. But yeah. And of course, Kevin Hart, like that's my homie. Like we met a good amount of times and like follow each other on social media, and till this day, he gives me my flowers. So of course Kevin Hart, just because, but Mike Epps Mike Epps, Dave Chappelle. Like the people that I really want, Mike Epps, Dave Chappelle.
Bro, I love that content. I mean, we're talking about that's a good duo. We're talking
about. Bro, that's that real raw, just true comedy. You know,
Sure.
Dave Chappelle kind of got like dark humor because he's just real. He just say what motherfuckers want to say, but they just don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So, shoot, bro, I'd pay for that collab.
Man,
that'd be good.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Mike Epps for sure.
We'll see it.
Dave gonna be kind of tough to get to, but yeah,
for sure. That's dope, bro. We'll look out for it.
Yeah.
Just a couple things to close out. I do want to see. I know you brought it up a little bit before, like the one regret you had, but I did want to see, like, throughout your career, do you have any other regrets other than that one?
Nah, no regrets. Solid? No regrets, just memories.
Yeah,
no regrets, just memories, bro. I learned from all that, and if I would have switched it up that day, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So like. Hell yeah, we all make mistakes. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Trial and tribulation. So
okay. And then before the fame, if you could go back and tell yourself one thing, what would it be?
Nigga, your hairline gonna go back, bro. So nigga, be ready. Like my shit right here. You feel me? It was right here, but be ready. And that's the one thing social media gonna do. Social media is you gotta be tough. Man, social media ain't for everybody, bro. It ain't for the light skinned. You gotta have tough skin because they gonna let you know shit about yourself you ain't even know. On my mama, I ain't even know my hairline. I ain't know my hairline was receding a little bit. Everybody got a big forehead. That's what I thought. So yeah, that's it. Nigga. Be ready. So don't put so much fucking product in your shit. I used to put the S curl texturizer because my shit used to look like yours. But
don't say that, bro.
No, but like your shit curly. You see, if you wet your shit gonna look like Jesus. But I would have to put the S curl texturizer, bleach my shit, So I was putting like perm kissing my shit, fucking up my scalp. So, bro, but the shit was beautiful. The shit was beautiful. When I was in Spain, I looked like a soccer player. So, hey, that's it. That's how I gotta tell myself.
I was ready for some deep answer, like, hey, focus on your life, your love.
Nah, man.
The hairline.
Bro, this is your appearance. This is what they see first. They don't see what's inside here, nigga. This is it. This is it.
Shit, bro. That's a perfect way to end it, bro. Again, seriously appreciate you coming on, bro. You're a dope dude, an amazing creator, an amazing person, and I wish you the best, bro. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
I mean, I appreciate you having me, man, and shit. I'll see y'all on the next episode.
Shit. Martin, you're done, bro.
Up,
you are done, bro. Like,
rap, bro.
New co-host.
Reynolds, nigga. Boy, yeah.
Anyway, we hope y'all enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, share it around. We love you guys. The Heating Up podcast is out.